Hello, I'm Vincent and you're watching the channel that nobody watches apparently. Let's get straight to the point. I love religions, I love philosophy, I love humanities in general really. To be honest, a better title of this video would be Are Humanities Subjects Useless? But I feel like it's quite overdone and I feel like religions might be a better way to tackle this topic. Just a heads up, I'm not the most logical person ever. So my philosophy later on in this video will probably have some holes in it. So you're welcome to criticize, of course. The key word here is meaning. We need meanings to live, or to even survive. Meaning is like an objective, but has a more personal and abstract touch to it. That's why it's often a very philosophical word. We wouldn't ask, what's the objective of life, but rather, what's the meaning of life? So, what's the meaning of life? That's a good question. I've never considered that before. From my perspective, in my opinion, the meaning of life has to be meaningful and
now back to your regularly scheduled program.
And there comes essential support for having religions. They give us fundamental meanings of why we exist, of why we live, and what we should aim to do. In other words, directions. Now you might ask, can people just live? In a way they can. Say we don't believe in any religions or even any creeds or philosophical systems. Then just based on human rationality, aka science, we just happen to exist. No meanings of life were given to us, and that is why religions are good, right? But let's not forget, many people, including me, have thought of a solution. No, life doesn't have a meaning, but we can create a meaning in life. And that actually makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Science can suffice, to some degree, to showcase the meaning of our existence. However, it's clear that some people will not be satisfied with this explanation. This meaning doesn't seem fundamental enough. It's created, derived. Sometimes we just crave something more universal, unchangeable, like an anchor to this ever-moving, ever-changing, unstable world, religions and gods. We can take it a step further because there are, in my opinion, very valid philosophies and theories claiming that we are not real, this world is fake, and so on. I kind of think they're cheating because you can't really argue against them back, at least to my knowledge. It's like saying, it's all a dream in the end of a movie, a comic, or an anime. You would say, really? With frustration, but you can't really say anything back, and it makes actually total sense. You cannot prove the realness of this world that easily. On the other side, on the other hand, saying this world is just like the suns, and the mysteries that science cannot solve are like glitches of the game, just in this world, haha, it's like I can't think of really anything to dispute against. But you think about this sort of stuff, worth it? I mean, it doesn't affect us in this real life. It's not practical. But I have to disagree. I love thinking about it. And sometimes, you don't have to be practical at all times. Thinking about this changes my mindset and my perspective. I felt more motivated, but at the same time took a more relaxed outlook at life. I mean, we all die in the end, but just like playing a game, even though at the end it's all worthless, the process, the feeling that you felt, the you throughout, have value, at least to you. Yeah, it can be all fake and not real and probably imagined and dreamed, but you're here anyway. Why does having to be real and autonomous and free-willed matter when you're just here? If all the horrifying theories are true, then realness doesn't matter, it's important. You like this since the beginning. Trying to be something that you're not beyond this world just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, sorry, that's way too long. Religions and philosophies and sciences have one thing in common. They ask questions and give responses. For me, they count the same thing at just at different angles, really. Even if all of this are fake and not real and imagined, it doesn't matter. We give ourselves meanings anyway, no matter by sciences, religions, or philosophies. It's late. I should go. See you next time.